Halsey from Vista, California, Rancho Buena Vista High School, the California State champion this year. And he'll be wrestling in the gold singlet, Mike Massenzio from St. Joseph's Regional in Montvale, New Jersey, two-time New Jersey State champion. Halsey with the throw right away, trying to finish a takedown, trying to spin behind now. Nothing yet.
This may be the first finals that we have done, Rob, where there has been no hesitation. The whistle blows and the ref is in the way of the first guy closing that circle.
Ryan Halsey in the red maroon singlet with the red ankle bands. Mike Massenzio in the gold singlet with the green ankle bands as they go off the edge, no score. Vic Leonard is our official for this match, blowing the whistle. Nelson Woodhouse is the assistant. Halsey with the front headlock.
He's got the wrist on that. He could possibly spin behind. Okay, he lost it now. A lot of times they'll just cinch that wrist and spin on the side. You have the wrist, there's nothing to stop it.
And nice counter by Massenzio to penetrate to the high crotch. Halsey with the crotch lock, trying to counter. 45 seconds left of the period, and Massenzio finishes the move, 2-0.
Massenzio still having the Turk with 39 seconds to go. If he can get elbow deep here, he may be able to sneak out a couple back points, which is what he's trying to do.
30 seconds left in the period. On the counter to the high crotch, Mike Massenzio with the takedown and a 2-0 lead as Vic Leonard blows it dead with 22 seconds left in the period.
Nothing fancy there, just kind of peeked out of that front head and arm and wound up with a single to a double.
On the restart, they go back out of bounds. 15 seconds left to go. Still 2-0 in favor of Mike Massenzio. And he'll work on top once again. Halsey standing up, trying to work on the hands, and Massenzio brings him back down with 5 seconds to go. And that'll take us to the end of the period. And Massenzio with the 2-0 lead.
Halsey with a couple Granby rolls could come into play in a close match in the third. That's always a nice explosion if you do need a point.
Halsey defers his choice. Massenzio will take the bottom position. And Halsey doesn't want any part of him on the mat. He'll just let him go. Three to nothing the score in favor of Massenzio. And again on the leg again.
Massenzio with a little bit of reach, kind of far away for that shot, but has enough reach to at least get there. He's going to have to crowd him a little more to finish that.
You see Massenzio with that reach advantage. Look at the length of those arms compared to what Halsey has. Now nice counter by Halsey with the roll through, and nothing there, but Massenzio back in again on the high crotch. Minute 20 left to go here in the second, and a stalemate called by Vic Leonard. They'll go back to the center.
160-pound All-Americans.
Halsey with having a little bit of upper body situations, but hasn't demonstrated any real leg shots.
And he's got to work in a little bit more closely in order to get something going with that reach advantage that Massenzio has. You're going to get in a little deeper there. They go off the edge with 55 seconds left to go in the second period. Massenzio ahead 3-0.
As soon as Halsey takes a little bit of a reach on a shot, Massenzio just studs, sets a leg back, and all of a sudden it went from 1 foot to 3 feet distance.
Halsey caught Massenzio underneath, almost had the spin behind, working the front headlock, but nothing as Massenzio backs out of the circle.
Halsey looking headlock there.
Some people in the crowd want a fleeing the mat call, but none coming. The throw by Halsey gets the takedown and the escape given 4-2.
He's tried it a number of times, and this time it worked.
20 seconds left in the period. Can Halsey get another takedown? Maybe tie it up here. Counting down to 10 seconds now. Halsey in on the attack. 5 seconds left to go. Looks like the second period will end 4-2. And a deep shot by Massenzio, but not enough time to finish.
Good strategy by Massenzio. Just kept hanging out up top and just changed levels. And Halsey virtually went over the top as much as Massenzio penetrated for that kind of situation.
Halsey got to be sure he protects his legs a little better in that situation. He did stop him that time. The throw by didn't connect.
Halsey's going up top. He's comfortable there. He's missing that hip in and a little more commitment, but he's hanging out.
20 seconds into the third period, and now Massenzio reaches in for the thigh again. 1:31 left. Vic Leonard brings them back to the center.
Great point average. I got decided by the college major, Ryan, scheduled to major in business.
Four to 2 the score in favor of Halsey as he backs Massenzio out of the circle again. 1:14 left to go. Vic Leonard keeping an eye on this situation. Now Massenzio in on the shot. And potentially dangerous to call. 1:08 left to go.
That's that long reach coming into play again, Rob. Halsey's got to keep the pressure on him and try to get that stalling call with a minute and maybe force Massenzio into a mistake.
Trying to do it there, but nothing coming. 53 seconds left to go. Massenzio standing there in his stance. Halsey tries to snap, nothing doing. And that flurry produces no points. They'll come back to the center with 42 seconds left to go.
It looks like he's trying to go up top with him, and if Halsey wants to do that, he's going to have to get some height out of this. He's going to have to get some real whip and get his hips going.
Has to do a better job of keeping Massenzio's hands busy here, because Massenzio is always free to reach in on the leg. They back out of the circle again. 20 seconds left to go. Crowd wanting a call against Massenzio, not coming. Now Halsey on the move again. Massenzio again reaches in, counting down to 5 seconds. Halsey trying for the spin behind. The butt drag won't work, and that will do it. Mike Massenzio hangs on for the 4-2.